And prayer we must this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efewe n'aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro, iwe nye anyị ndụ n'ala nke dị n'uwe n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee eziokwu mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbagba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much, and remember, share the video to family and friends. Share this video to all platforms. Share it so that the people will know our own point of view. They will know the truth and nothing but the truth. We don't preach hate speech here. We don't talk against anybody. We are setting the record straight, making sure that the conventional media does not change the narrative. That is what we are doing. As you can see, the conventional media are in the pocket of the Janjaweed. They are in the pocket of the government, and they are playing the role of the government. That is what they're doing. They can never set the record straight. They try to play down the situation, even when the situation of Nigeria is critical. Nigeria's situation is critical, and people, the indigenous tribe in Nigeria, are dying on a daily basis. If something is not done, we will not see anybody survive in Nigeria. That is why we are coming out to say it the way it is and tell the world what is going on. For those who are Biafrans and those who are Oduduwans, please stand firm in whatever you are doing. Consistency is the key. It doesn't matter the propaganda they bring. They will bring a lot of propaganda. More are still coming. You haven't seen anything yet. Now that they are approaching the election, they are going to be coming from all angles, right, left, and center, trying to bring all manner of propaganda, as you see what they are doing in Anambra State today. The politicians themselves killing people against the warring against them, using their miscreants, using their own talks to fight against the struggle of Biafra in order to frame up the IPOB and the ESN. They are going to do that in the West also. They are going to do that everywhere. And as you know, the government in power in Nigeria is a terrorist government. It is no longer a hidden thing. A terrorist government sponsoring terrorists, and they do it openly. The most surprising thing is that the world sees this and they don't do anything about it. The world cannot tell me that they are not seeing what is going on in Nigeria. That the Nigerian government is sponsoring terrorists. And this same government that is sponsoring terrorists will be allowed to go to the United Nations and speak. What does that tell you? They don't mean well for you as long as you're an African. They don't care. All they care is about their own selfish interests. As long as their oil continues to flow to them, as long as their interest is being protected in that country called Nigeria, they don't care who is in power. But we, those of us who are indigenous in that very country, will not allow them to continue to use us or continue to use us to get whatever they want to get. We cannot allow that. We can't allow that. A lot is happening. The government of Nigeria, as you can see, is bent on handing Nigeria over to the terrorists, handing Nigeria over to the Fulanis. That is why they have succeeded doing that in the north. Every school in the north is now shut down, and the northern part of Nigeria is in the hand of the terrorists. They don't care about that. They are not doing anything about it. But today, they are facing the southeastern part of Nigeria, killing people indiscriminately. The most peaceful place you can think of in that very country of Nigeria, even as we speak now, this is the place the government have gone to destabilize. They have gone there to destabilize them through the people who they have employed, the governors and their lawmakers in that very place. They use their hoodlums to begin to kill people indiscriminately. After killing people, they will now come with their propaganda telling us that Igbos are killing themselves, Ijos are killing themselves, Deltas are killing themselves, Yorubas are killing themselves. We are not killing ourselves. Nobody is killing each other. The people who are planting the hate and bringing their machineries to kill are the politicians, supported by the federal government and the stooge they have in all states. This is what is going on as we speak. That is why you see what they are doing at Uguta. For those of you who have not seen the video, you see what is happening at Uguta. The military are burning down villages for no reason, for no just cause. Burning down villages, claiming that some military men were killed. Because some military men were killed, you burn that village. Even burning a palace of a king was burnt down in Uguta. Watch this video and see how people are running away from their own home. Innocent citizens.
Omo no be choice, see his zombie. Soldier is just enter his zombie. They bomb people house. They bomb people shop. See his zombie. See his zombie. They just bomb people house. They bomb people shop.
His own bonfire, his own bonfire. See what that happen. See what that happen. How many people they come for his own bill? For shoot and cut you.
This is the situation of Nigeria. Innocent citizens, the indigenous people of the land, are running away from their own land. Meanwhile, the terrorists are occupying the land. The terrorists and the bandits that we had, when we had that the terrorists shot down an aircraft, military aircraft, we never had that the military went there and invaded that village. Up to today, we never had that the military went to that place to even flush out those terrorists. They never went there. They've not gone there. Terrorists in the northern part of Nigeria are kidnapping on daily basis. The bandit terrorists are kidnapping on daily basis, taking ransom. Government themselves paying ransom, sending people to give them money. Up to today, nothing's been done. But in the southern part of Nigeria, you see the government using their military to chase out people from their land. Chasing out people from their land to occupy it. Before you know it, they will send their Fulanis to come and occupy this land. This is what they are doing in all part of Biafra land. They are doing this in all part of Biafra land, and you think we can take this? It cannot continue for a long time. Biafran will surely fight back. We cannot allow you to take our freedom. Neither are we going to allow you to take that which belongs to us. The land has been given to Biafrans by Chukwu Abiyama, and no man born of a woman can take away that which Chukwu Abiyama has given to us. It is our right. It is our land. Nobody can take it from us. You can continue your propaganda. You can do everything you like to do. Say all you want to say. The most important thing is that Biafrans are awake. Remember, our dragonfly is up and can never go down until Biafra comes. For the people you are killing in Biafra land, you will pay for every soul that you lost in Biafra land. Chukwu Abiyama will visit you with anger. Anger that is unimaginable. Every soldier that is killing someone in Biafra land, you are going to return to an empty home. Your family will be wiped away. You will return to an empty home. You think you're going to be free? You're not going to be free. You're not even going to return to your land because you will die in Biafra land. You will die in Biafra land. The most peaceful part of Nigeria is being destroyed. Military going from house to house to take out people and shoot them. Killing people for no just cause. It has become a crime for somebody to be in Nigeria. It become a crime for you to be another tribe except Fulani. It has become a crime in Nigeria for you to identify yourself with another tribe except Fulanis. That is what is happening. People are scared to even identify themselves as what they are. Very soon, they will stop you from speaking Igbo. When you speak Igbo, you'll be arrested. You can see they have started it already. Simply because somebody is wearing a cloth that shows who he or she is. Proudly wearing and showing who he or she is. You arrested him. He wasn't with weapon. He wasn't protesting. He wasn't doing anything. Just because he was putting on a regalia. You arrested him. And today he is still in detention as we speak. Be ready to arrest all Biafrans because more people are going to show that uniform. It's going to be our uniform. I trust my Biafran brothers. I trust my brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter what you do. You can never destroy our identity. You can never destroy it. You have tried your best to destroy identity. You have tried so much for a very long time to separate us from our brothers from the riverine area. But today, they have woken up. The whole Biafra, the old Southeastern region, we are united and we are one. The same thing you try to do between us and our Yoruba brothers. Today, Ududua and Biafra are speaking in one voice, fighting for freedom, in unity, asking for that which is right, self-determination through referendum. That is what Ududua and Biafra is asking. And they are united in that. Trusting each other. The only problem we have now are the janjaweed that we have in Igbo land, the one we have in Yoruba land. The political elite who are serving the interests of the caliphate, those are the demons we have. Those are the problem. Left alone, the ordinary people, the owners of the land, they want out of this very contraption, and we must go out. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter the attack you bring, we will surely conquer and we will overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. You try as much as you can to play all your role and play all your lines. It cannot work. The Janjaweed are playing their last card. They know that Mohammadu Buhari, the late Mohammadu Buhari, was their only hope they have to actualize Islamization and colonization of Nigeria. But eventually they lost Buhari. Now they are playing the script of Buhari using an imposter in Asorak. You see, lately, Governor of Benue State came out also to give a clue of what is happening in Asorak. In his speech, what he was saying, he said they have warned him to stop mentioning the name of Buhari. Maybe because Buhari is no longer alive, they told him to be using presidency. And as Samuel Otom will always say, he said it the way it is, that the presidency is not existing. Neither are they sincere to what they are doing. They are always lying. And their only mission is to make sure that they enthrone the Fulani Janjaweed upon every other tribe in that very contraption called Nigeria. For those of you who have not seen that video that was made by the Benue State governor, I would like you to watch that video. Maybe you will know better. Let us watch.
This deceit that the presidency is giving us, telling lies, just to say we should blame to federal government, executive order 10, executive order this, the president doesn't have the right, and I'm going to challenge it. I'm going to challenge it. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is there. And nobody should come here to deceive us. This is wrong. Deceit, lies, hypocrisy. That is happening in Nigeria today. Corruption have never been worse like what we are seeing today. Insecurity have never been worse like what we are seeing today. What are they talking about? If you want to tell us that you're fighting insecurity, arrest the sponsors and those who are perpetuating Fulani herdsmen killing, banditry, and all sorts of nonsense that is happening in our country. Then we can appreciate you. So I would have gone to the president to talk to him, but they have barred me from going to see him, so I have to say it here. Yes, if he wants, let him take it, because I will continue to do it. I'm not afraid of anybody, but I'm afraid of shielding the truth. Let us work with the truth. The Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. This country must know the truth. Those of you who are keeping quiet, God will punish you one day at the day of reckoning. Those who know the truth and are keeping quiet, those who are in power and are afraid.
The chief executive was equally displeased with the president's independence speech.
How much were we divided like what we have today? It has never happened where North and South are divided along political lines, along economic lines, along all the... And the presidency cannot come out to bring a cohesion that will make us feel that we're Nigerians. Have we become North and South? It is a shame and disgrace. Look at the president's speech in UN. Look at the president's speech in the 61st anniversary of Nigeria. Does he portray what is happening? How can you say that you have identified those who are sponsoring IPOB and Igbo, and you have refused to identify those who are sponsoring Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, militia, or non-government It is unfortunate. Maybe some people are deceiving Mr. President, but here I stand for the truth to say the truth. That Mr. President, your people have not helped you. Those who are charged with the responsibility of responding to these issues, they have not been able to do it. And for some of us, we are really ashamed that this is not the kind of country that our forefathers bargained to have a united Nigeria and to work and to ensure progress. So please, I want to call on non-Nigerians. Those of you who are afraid of EFCC, you are afraid of intimidation, you are afraid of blackmail, you are afraid of death and all that. I want to tell you that we need to team up together. Maybe Mr. President is not aware, but his officials are chilling to stupor. All the money he is borrowing, instead of putting them into actionable projects, they are being stolen. He can confirm that. Let him ask EFCC to investigate them. Not going after those people who have stolen chicken and goat. But let him go after his ministers who are stealing as no man's business. This is a fact. So the anti-corruption war have fallen. Where are we in our economy? Where was dollar when President Mohammadu Buhari, when the presidency took over? They say I should not be calling President Mohammadu, I should be calling presidency. When have we done anything that will help? How much was $1 in 2015?
This is a governor who is genuinely fighting for his own people. How I wish we can have half of someone to talk. Somebody, a governor that can behave half like someone to talk in Southeastern region. Things will not be the way it is. A governor against all odds, standing with his own people, speaking up, even when they are coming with all manner of threats. He is speaking up and saying it exactly the way it is. But in the Southeastern region, what do you see? Governors who are playing the script of the Janjaweed. They only go to Asrock to beg, to kneel down for an uncircumcised Janjaweed. They go and kneel down to begin to beg. That is what our governors do. That is why Dave Umahi will begin to boast and tell you that he doesn't want Biafra. Dave Umahi will tell you he doesn't want Biafra. Dave Umahi will tell you that he wants open grazing. Dave Umahi will tell you that he doesn't want the VAT to be controlled by states. Everything that will make the Southeastern region grow, Dave Umahi stands against it. The same thing with the one in the governor of the Imo State. Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma will stand against anything that will prosper the Southeastern region. I bumped into one of the videos that he was making. One of the videos he was making that he was trying to recover some oil well that was given to River State. Oil well that belonged to Imo State that was given to River State. That he's trying to recover it. That the president have given them the go ahead to recover it and make Imo State what it's supposed to be. But he's fighting with the River State to recover that oil well. This is the only trace they had. We know that we have oil in Biafra land. Much more than you can even imagine. Much more than you can imagine. We don't want anybody, we don't need anybody to fight for us or to tell us that such it is. We know. And these are the reason why they have been able to slice the Southeastern region. They slice it. Even take our brothers and put in different states. They slice our land and put them into different states to make sure that there is no mineral resources in our land. But let me tell you, even in the cities, mineral resources are there. Every resources you can think of, we have it. And the greatest resources that a man have, which is the brain, Biafrans have it more than 100%. The greatest resources that any human being can have, any region, any country that have in this 21st century is their brain. The brain. We have it in the Biafra land. Across the world, you cannot, no place can match Biafra land when you talk of brain, which is the greatest resources we have today. That is why they are afraid. That is why they are fighting us from every angle, making sure that we do not survive, making sure that we don't stand. And for those of you who doesn't know the reason why they are fighting, maybe I'm going to play a video from Oni of Ife. After listening to Oni of Ife, you might be able to see the reason why the Janjaweed do not want the Igbos to survive. The Janjaweed do not want the Biafrans to survive, more especially the Biafran Igbos. you might begin to know the reason why they do not want us to survive. Watch this video on what the Oni of Ife has to say about the Biafrans.
Time immemorial, before creation of humanity, it has been like that in terms of celebration of wealth. But to the glory of God, a particular race actually discovered it first. And the truth be told, the race that first discovered prosperity and wealth, and they really nurtured it, are the Igbo race. The Igbos first discovered it through their ancestral background, the lineage of Obatala, discovered the prosperity and wealth in terms of the divinity world. And that's the reason why today the race of Igbo people, they're very, very particular, and they have very good expertise when it comes to commerce. They are very distinct all over the world. There is no place in the world that you will go that you won't find an Igbo man. And the same goes with the Jews. There is this mistake that the world usually make. They make this mistake that the Igbos came from the Jews. No, it is the other way around. The truth be told, the first human race that existed was the Igbos before the Jews, and we were all living together at the center of tropical rainforest, which is the heart of the whole thing, the land of expansion. We were all living together as one big happy family before they started moving clockwise. They started moving towards the eastern part of the world, where they started settling. So the race of the Jews and the Igbos are very similar, but the Igbos are way older than the Jews. They are both commercially driven, they are both enterprise in nature, they are both driven by wealth, because that is their ancestral belief. That's the race they belong to. In Nigerian economy today, and the entire black race, if you don't give honor to the Igbos in terms of commerce and trade, you are just deceiving yourself. So the truth be told, let us go back to our history, where we all came from. Ideally, the Igbos are supposed to join us to celebrate this festival, because it belongs to them and the entire human race and the Yoruba race. We are just the custodian, because at some point we were all living together here. So let us realize what connects us. What connects us is more important.
That is the truth. That is the situation. That might be the reason why they are warring against us. But we didn't create ourselves, we didn't make ourselves, and nobody can change that. The more you continue to fight us, the more we continue to become stronger, we can be wealthier. The more we continue to be wealthier. You see, each time they are bringing their propaganda, they tell us Igbos have investment all over the country. What are you going to do in investment? Nothing stops you from having investment, even in hell, if you so desire. Nothing stops you from having investment there. You can have investment anywhere you have investment. All you need to do is you pay your tax in that area. Pay the tax. If you can deal with the tax, you go ahead with your business. Nigeria can be a different case. That will not stop us from asking for a nation that belongs to us. The Jews have business all over the world. There is no place in this world that you will not see a Jew that has a business. When I'm talking about business, not a small business, a business that pays billions in tax. Yet, they have a nation they call their own. That is what we want. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. Biafrans must be free. We must go home. We must go home. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to bless our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to strengthen our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has shown us this light, who has made this revelation. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama keep him healthy. Bring him back to us very, very soon, so that we can walk into Biafra with our head lifted high. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. And remain blessed. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.